This is Stampy, and welcome to a Minecraft Let's Play video, and another video inside of Stampy's lovely world. Today in this video, I'm going to be joined by Fizzy Elephant, who we can see happily bounding around in the love garden. I'll be over at the love garden myself as well. Maybe not bounding around, who knows, maybe I'll have a bit of a bound if I fancy it if I get to the love garden. We'll see how things go, but first, let me go and have a bit of a nibble on this cake. Nom 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 nom. I think eating an entire cake whole counts as a little bit more of a nibble, doesn't it? It just makes me sound less greedy if I say a nibble before eating an entire cake. And Barnaby, I will not forget about you today like I did recently and felt very bad about it still. Yeah, Barnaby, you can stand up and you can join me. And I will, of course, take you to all of the rest of your doggy pals over at the doghouse. But first... yeah, I think I'll have a bit of a bound, a bound around the love garden. I tend to not bound around the love garden too much because, yeah, it's a little bit laggy bounding around the love garden. By the way, though, apparently there's going to be an update soon, which is going to make the love garden less laggy. So fingers crossed that's going to be coming out soon, and it is going to help out. But anyway, first to the love garden, I am going to be adding Henry and Aurora. And the reason I'm adding them is because they made their very own Stampy Cat t-shirts, and you can see them there outside on the swings wearing them now, and I think they look absolutely incredible. It's really cool that they were able to make them themselves. I wanted to say thank you so much and welcome to my love garden. All right then, Barnaby, let's where is Barnaby? Barnaby? Sheep. Did you eat Barnaby? Where is he? Where is he? Where is Barnaby? He might be upstairs. I don't think he quite worked out how to navigate the ladder. Sometimes if you just like stare up a gap like this when you have a dog following you, you just kind of see their nose poking over. There we go! Oh, that timing was perfect. Oh, and there's the tail as well. That couldn't have been better. Just as I said that, just the tip of a nose poking over the edge. That is not the first time I've done that, or the first time that has amused me so much. Right, so, let's have... I'm trying to keep track of who I haven't had in a while. Benji, you can join me today? Yes, I don't know why I'm saying that like a question. Benji, you can join me today is what I'm saying. So, what we've been building... well, we're kind of starting building something new and not at the same time today. And whoa, did you see that lag there? Hopefully it does get better soon. So, yeah, what we're building today is basically... I'm going to eat some cake first, all right? Yum, yum, yum. I keep getting distracted. So, yeah, we're building a cookie restaurant for Fizzy, which is why Fizzy is joining me. And so excited today because today is the day we actually start adding in the cookies. Because the way we're doing it is we have built a really kind of slightly disgusting building, which is to basically make people not want to go inside of that restaurant because it's a beetroot restaurant. But there's a secret restaurant underneath, which is going to be the Cookie Crumble restaurant, and careful, Fizzy, just running into walls. So yeah, what we're going to be doing today is actually building the proper real restaurant, which is going to be under the ground inside of here. So this is the beetrootique that we've been building in the last couple episodes, and then we go inside of this here, and then we have a secret entrance. So if I go and take the water out of this cauldron, then ta-da! That is amazing, and Fizzy is straight down. So that's going to lead into the actual proper restaurant part, and the restaurant part is going to be in the shape of a giant cookie is the style we're going for. So let's go and build the giant cookie. So the way we're going to design this is by basing it on an actual real cookie. So if you kind of look at the actually, I know what I do. I know a good way to do this. If I go and grab one of these item frames from up here, I can put like this up on the wall as basically as like our display cookie, and then we can go and base all of our designs off this. So I know the first dimensions is that we need to go 6 blocks along this way, I believe. So it means we're not going to have an exact middle here, which is a little bit annoying, but doesn't matter too much. So if we go so 1, 2, 3, 4, and then if I go 5, 6 on this side, is that the ladder like as close to the middle as it could be? So we got 3 on that side and 2 on that side. It's just gonna have to do. It just means the ladder's not gonna be exactly equal. It's not a big deal. It doesn't matter very much. It's a little bit annoying, but we're just gonna have to live with it. So let's just go and build up these walls along here a little bit. And we can go and start filling in some of the floor as well. And the styling, as you can probably imagine, is going to be cookie styling. So it's going to be mainly orange, which is the closest color to the Minecraft cookies. But then there's also going to be, of course, some brown as well for all of the chocolate chips, which are crucial for the cookie experience. So let's go and put the cookie up here. So let's say we're building like this line along here. So we then go in 1 and then across by 2. So let's go in 1, that would be there. And then would go across by 2. So we'd then go 1, 2, like this. Let's go and start filling in the floor as well. And then I believe we go across by 6 again. Oh, the cookie's gone. No, the model cookie. All right, I got spares. So it goes 1, goes 2, and then it goes 6 again. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yep. So we got to go and do the exact same thing here. It's good when you have something directly to copy from. Makes it way easier to do this. So I recommend that if you want to build this place yourself, bring yourself a model cookie. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then do we do the same on the other side, I assume? Yes, we do. We go in by 2 here. So we go 1, 2 like that. And then we're going to have to do it by 1. Let's go and add in some floor so I can actually kind of place these blocks down like this. And oh, I've just realized something. This floor is going to have to be changed, actually. I'm going to leave it here for now because it makes it way easier to do the building. But this floor actually needs to be glowstone. So Fizzy, could you do that for now, actually, Fizzy? If you fill in this, actually, I've got a bunch of glowstone on me here if you want me to throw you some. But if you fill in all of this floor here as glowstone, and then we're actually going to place orange carpet on top of the glowstone. And then that way it's going to be all nicely lit up and also the color that we need it to be. So let me go and throw down my glowstone down there as well just to make sure you have enough. So right then, so we go on 2 and then we go by 1 there and then we go across by 6 again. I guess I might as well start filling this in with glowstone, seeing as that's the actual block we're going to need to do. So this is going to be the back wall over here. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and this should hopefully line up perfectly with the other side, and I think it has. I think this is all looking good. So let's go and carry on filling in the rest of the glowstone around here like this. And then this block needs to go there to mark the wall. And this is looking pretty cookie-shaped. I will ask my cookie expert to just confirm. Fizzy Elephant, is this the shape of a cookie? It is. Okay, jolly good. I have confirmed with my cookie expert for cookie authenticity, and this is actually the shape of a cookie. At the moment, it doesn't look much like a cookie, just because it's covered in glowstone rather than the orange wall. But if we now go and get a bunch of this orange wool, we can go and cover the floor with all of this, and then it's going to be completely lit up. And it just means that we're not going to need any torches or anything else in here. It just means that we're going to have this entire place very bright without the need of like a bunch of torches, because torches can kind of ruin some builds sometimes. Don't you find that? Like, you just need so, like, if you build anything big, like with tall ceilings, you just have to cover it in torches, otherwise it's going to be really dark. And sometimes it can just ruin the build. So it's kind of nice when I can have a build where I'm like, right, inside of here, absolutely no torches whatsoever. All of the light is going to be hidden under the ground. And I guess we can add in some chocolate chips as well. So there's going to be, well, actually, with the chocolate chips for the floor, they're going to be 3D. They're not going to be like carpets. They're going to be like proper blocks sticking out, basically like tables. So they're only going to be like 1 block thick like that, but kind of scattered around. So I think that, seeing as you are once again the cookie expert, Fizzy, do you want to go and and start spreading out the chocolate chips where you see fit? And then I'm going to go and start building up the walls, which is going to be the same design, but the chocolate chips are actually going to be a little bit more important on the wall. So let me explain to you what the twist of this restaurant is, why it's special, and why it isn't just a big fluffy orange room. So it's called Cookie Crumble, this restaurant, and the reason it's called Cookie Crumble is because there is going to be a special moment which is going to be activated by Fizzy Elephant at special times. So basically, the idea is you'll come in and you sit at the restaurant. You're not going to order anything. Like, there's no point in ordering anything anyway, because all they have is cookies. And oh, there's a slime ball down there. Yeah, so all they have is cookies anyway. So you're basically going to sit at your table and wait. And then, at a random point in time, and no one's going to know how it happens, cookies are just going to start flying from the walls. So all of the chocolate chip cookies that we put inside of the walls, they're basically going to be cookie delivery points, I guess, and cookies are going to fly through them, like real cookies that you can actually eat are going to fly through them and then just kind of cover you and the floor, and it's going to be like the cookie is crumbling, hence the name Cookie Crumble. So that is the idea, and that is what we need to try and set up today. I'm not sure how high these walls should go. It doesn't really matter too much, to be fair. We just need to give ourselves a little bit of room just to make sure we're not banging our heads on the ceiling. So yeah, I think maybe going up, maybe go up 1 or 2 more blocks from where we are over here. And I think that will be tall enough. And hello, Benji there, wandering around down underneath. I'm actually running out of orange wool a little bit here. What do you think, like 2 higher? Do you think? Because we want quite tall ceilings just to give ourselves room for the cookie crumble. So let's go to this height. Yep, and then this is going to give us plenty of room on the ceiling as well. So yeah, let's go to this height here. And then we'll do the ceiling, which is going to be kind of above this on the top. So let me just place down the rest of the orange wool I have around the outside here. I'll leave Fizzy to go and fill in the rest. And then I'm going to start working out the cookie delivery system. So it sounds really fancy when I say cookie delivery system. Basically, I mean droppers. Droppers that are going to fire cookies through the wall is the way this is going to work. Pretty simple, nothing too crazy complicated. The way that it's all activated is going to be a bit more interesting. Oh, wait a minute, is this... Oh, okay. Oh, that just is the trail to get up there. Okay, I got confused for a second. So let's just try and do one as an example. I'm trying to think of the easiest way to build this. So I need a hopper on the outside here. So say if that hopper is there, I will then have orange wool like that there, and then brown wool basically just to mark where they're going to fly out from. You can give me a hand if you want as well, Fizzy. Look, there are some droppers. I believe you have some chocolate chips on you already. So if you just kind of scatter them out randomly, so we could have like one there, maybe one higher up here. Just make sure every time you add a chocolate chip that you add the brown wool as well. It doesn't really matter. It's just like a way to mark it basically for myself. So let's go and add some dirt in here. I can go and place the dropper on, and then I can go and place the brown wool there. And these can basically be all the way around the outside here. And so yeah, Fizzy, while you go and add all of them in, I'm going to go and do the mechanism which is going to activate it all, because it needs to be completely hidden. So what we're going to do is I need to pick a space. Let's just do it down here, shall we? Doesn't really matter too much. This is going to be where it's activated from. So this can be, I guess, Fizzy's table. And we're going to break away the glowstone here. And instead of glowstone, we are going to have a hopper. So the way this is going to work is Fizzy is going to drop down a cookie, or it could be any object, but knowing Fizzy, it will probably be a cookie. And then basically... it will fall down into the hopper. It will get sucked up through the carpet, which is pretty cool when that happens. And then it's going to set off everything. So all of the cookies will start crumbling and start flying out of the walls. And then, yeah, basically it will reset itself. So it's going to be ready for the next one that you throw down there. So let's go and add these hoppers first. So I need 2 of these that are going to go down straight there like that. And oh, I need to crouch and then place this next one here. I'll put the carpet back down here, and then if you look, you would have no idea that there's anything there. But if I go and throw a cookie in, it disappears. It gets sucked down into the hopper down through there. And oh, Fizzy, don't block this up yet. Don't block this up. Whoop! I'm gonna make the most of his little opening. And oh, look at all of this orange wool as well. Oh, this is all the orange wool from the floor. Oh, let's go and gather this up because I had run out. So yeah, let's go and grab all of this, and then let me go and show you how this mechanism is going to work. It is very, very, very simple. So basically, all we need to have down here is a dropper. No, not a dropper. A dropper. So let's go and grab the dropper. I already have some spare ones on me here. So basically, the cookies are going to go and make their way down into the dropper like this. And then if I add a comparator, which is going to be off to the side of it, basically what this... Actually, let's do it going this way. So it's going more to the center. I'll explain why in a bit. So basically, whenever there's an item inside of here, that is going to go and set off that redstone. So as you can see, it's now lit up. If I take the cookie out, it now goes off. That's simply how it works. And then we're just going to add a repeater next to this, which just means this signal will travel further, because otherwise I think that signal would only travel like 1 block or something. Let's test this. So basically, the more items that there would be in the dropper, the further the redstone would go. But as you can see, it's a very weak signal otherwise. So let's go and put down the repeater again, and that's going to keep it extending. And then this needs to do 2 things. One thing it needs to do is it needs to send a signal, which is going to be setting off all of the droppers. So this signal can just kind of go off over in that direction. The other thing that you need to do, which is just as important, is we need to loop this signal back around so it's once again facing into the dropper. And what this means is that it will drop down. It will set the signal off to fire out all of the cookies, and it will also fire the cookie back out again. And this is really important because otherwise, like it would only be set off once, and then you'd need to come down here and go and gather up the cookie again, and basically it would be really, really annoying to be able to do. So let's make another crafting table at first. It wouldn't be a lovely world video if I didn't make more than one crafting video in the episode. And then we can go make myself, say, another hopper, and then this hopper is just going to be down here. And actually, let's go make another chest. Actually, let's do a double chest for here. And this is basically just going to gather up everything that's fired out. So this doesn't really matter. You don't need this. You could have all of the items just firing down on the ground. And Benji, stop knocking me around as I'm trying to place this down. You could just have it all fire on the ground, but it just feels like a waste, especially if Fizzy's throwing down a load of cookies. It means that at some point we could go and gather them back up. So anything that fires out. Oh, hello. Hello, Mr. Skeleton. Whoa, hello. Where did you go? Don't shoot Benji. Don't do it. That was scary. Let's go and grab a sword out. Look how lit up this place is. Where? I think they're spawning up at the top and then dropping down on me or something, because I put down a lot of torches down here. I was trying to be safe. But yeah, I believe this should be all working now. Let's just do a bit of a test. Let's just make, only for my test, let's just go and make a note block. And let's go and just place this down here. And what this means is that it should set off it should set off the note block if I go and drop something down. So let me make a, should we make a ladder? Let's make a ladder just for now. So I'm probably going to be kind of coming up and down here a few times. So let's just go and make a ladder here so I can easily go and be able to do that. And let's go and do a bit of a test. So what should happen now is if I throw a cookie in, it should make the note block go off. So everyone be quiet and listen, and... Okay, it wasn't the most dramatic sound. That low thud was the note block. It's because the note block's on stone. But another test is I should be able to throw another one in, and it should just set off the note block again. It should have reset itself. So let's listen. There we go. The boring thud of the working redstone. And so if we go back down here, what this means is, Benji, you can sit down here. I'm a little bit worried now the googlies are about. It should mean, yep, we have 2 cookies down here in the chest. And so this is the way it's all going to work. So all we need to do now is to link up this trail of redstone to all of the cookies that Fizzy has put around the place, all of these droppers. So let's yeah, there's no real elegant way to do this. So one of the good things is because I did all of this like underground, it means that the redstone doesn't need to be pretty. Like whenever I'm trying to do redstone and like I'm kind of doing it like in between like the walls of something, I always try and make the redstone as like perfect and compact as possible. For this, it just doesn't really matter too much because look how much room we have to do all of this redstone. Like this redstone could be as messy as anything. As long as it works, that's the only thing that really matters. So let's just do a trail of redstone torches leading up here. And we don't need to get them all linked up for now because there are quite a few of them. Let's just go and get enough of them linked up so I can kind of demonstrate how it's going to work. The other thing that we need to do, Fizzy, I don't know if you've done it already, and I think once again this is going to be your area of expertise. We need to fill all of these droppers full of cookies. We need as many cookies as possible inside of these droppers, and I know you won't like this, Fizzy, but throw away all your cookies, put them in the dropper. We'll be getting them back in a more spectacular fashion soon, Fizzy. Don't you worry about that. No one else is going to be stealing your cookies. The whole point of this restaurant is, this is basically what I'm in a restaurant. This is basically just like a secret bank of cookies for Fizzy. That's basically what we've created here. So yeah, let's go and start linking up some of this redstone. So this trail can lead to this one here. I'm going to probably need to add a few repeaters around the place, which is something that I haven't really done yet, but that won't be too much trouble. But yeah, you can see pretty much how easy it is going to be to link up this redstone. I can kind of just go and do that bit along there like that. And I guess rather than doing loads of trails up, I guess I can just kind of carry on this trail around to this side to go and link it up to the ones over there. So let's just try and get this side all completely linked up, and then we can have our first ever tester cookie crumble to see how well it's going to work. I believe this redstone going to there, I believe that should work. I think that should set it off, even though it's kind of above it. And let's go and start adding in some repeaters now, just to make sure it will reach. So let's just go and add one there. Let's go and just do this looping around back here to go and link up with this one here. And do these have cookies in yet? Oh, that was a block. Oh, no. I'm crouching. I'm trying to look in the dropper. And there we go. A whole stack of cookies. Fizzy always has plenty of cookies on him, so I knew that supply would never be an issue with with building this thing because of how many cookies he always has on him. So let's just go and do this trail going to here. Let's go and add another repeater here just for safety. And then we can keep on linking it around the outside here. And of course, you can add in as many of these as you want. Something that I will say is if you do one higher up, so say if I did one up there, the cookies only fire through the wall if they can't go to the block above it. So say if I had a dropper, imagine that was a dropper right up there, it would work. All you'll need to do is to put a block on top of it as well. And it kind of works the same for if you're doing it on one of these corners here. You'll just need to make sure that that the cookie can really only make its way through the wall. Because what it basically tries to do is that the cookie just basically tries to escape. When it's fired and has nowhere else to go, it tries to go like up to the nearest area. It's kind of how I did, you know, when I did my my elevators to lift up items in Recycle Michael, and then there was the Sky High restaurant I did it in as well. It's basically the way that works. That's the way the item is able to keep on going up higher and higher and higher. And so that's kind of basically using the same idea here. But because we're blocking the top, the cookie has no choice but to fire straight through the wall, which is very handy for what we need. So yeah, let's go and link up this final one here. Has this one got cookies in as well? Yep, that one has cookies in as well. So it looks like most of this side has cookies in. I'm going to add another repeater down here. What's actually a really nice way to be able to test? If I just go and make a can I make a lever? Oh, I don't have any cobblestone on me. I can't even get any because of my silly pickaxe. Right, let's go and make a, let's just go and make a pickaxe. Like, it's funny because I got a silk touch pickaxe, so I can't even, like, make another pickaxe. So let's just go and gather up one bit of cobblestone. And then if I just leave the redstone on, then I can just see whether it's all lit up and whether I need to add any more repeaters into it. So if I just go and light all of this up here, you can hear that going crazy. And then if the trail has reached to here lit up, then I know it's all good. And it looks like it's all good. Oh, I didn't realize though. I did miss a dropper, which is right here though. So we might as well go and link this one up, seeing as it's so close. So there we go. That's that one there linked up as well. So now we can go and break away the lever. Benji, you can go and stand up and join us as well. And let's see how this works then. Let's see if it works at all. Whoa! What's going on? Oh, they're just non-stop firing. What's happening? What was that about? I think was there a bunch of stuff in the dropper? I think a bunch of a bunch of cookies had fallen into the dropper, and so it was just going crazy. That was a pretty good example of how it's going to work, though. Right, Fizzy, I feel like you should do the honors. So the special secret place is here. See where I'm standing? That's where you're going to need to throw them down. So, yeah, if you go and throw a cookie down in the floor there, we will see the first ever cookie crumble, and here they come! Cookies flying from the sky. That is amazing, and it should have just reset itself. So if you now go and throw another one down, Fizzy, as I know you want to, because that means you're going to get your cookies back, then once again, the cookies are going to fly from everywhere. So, yeah, all we need to do is we need to calm down, Fizzy. Calm down, Fizzy. You're making a mess. You're making a mess. So we need to fill in the rest of the... Oh, it's so hard to place blocks down because there's carpet everywhere. But yeah, we need to just fill in the rest of the ceiling at the top here. And then I think we should add some chocolate chip cookies on the ceiling as well, just to kind of keep it with the theme, kind of as if we are inside of a giant chocolate chip cookie. And then all else I'm going to need to do is I'm going to add in a few more around the walls, just to make the cookie crumble go extra crazy. I just want as many as possible, and then of course link up the rest of the redstone with the ones that I missed. And oh, there's a hole there, Fizzy, I made, but I can't reach to fill it in. If you want to help me out there, but yeah, apart from that is pretty much this restaurant completely done. So let's go and break away all of the dirt we put down. We can block in once again the hole that we made here, and yeah, Fizzy, you can keep going cookie crumble crazy if you want. Like already with just this is just like 6 or so that I've linked up, and already the cookies are just going absolutely crazy all over the place. I love it. So what I think I'll do then is I'll come back here in the future. once I've kind of added in a few more, and then I can show you a more crazy cookie crumble where it goes all over the place. But for now, Fizzy, do you want to go and make your way outside of there? And then I can go and block it off, because otherwise someone else might be able to discover it, and then they will be able to steal all of your cookies. And I just love this so much. Place that down, and boof, no one would even know that any of that was there. So there we go. We pretty much got the entire cookie crumble restaurant completely built in one episode. And of that, I am very proud of myself. And of course, very proud of you, Fizzy, and very proud of you, Benji. You were very brave battling that skeleton for me. But sadly, that is the end of this episode here. In the next episode, I'm going to be doing something. I don't know what I'm going to be doing yet, but I guess we can all go and find out together. So yeah, big thank you to Fizzy and Benji for joining. A big thank you to you for watching, and I will see you all later. Bye!